What's up, everybody? It's Intense Investor here, coming at you again with another episode on my YouTube channel. I'm going to talk a little bit about the GPS Forex 3 robot that was created by Mark Larson. Give you an update. I've been running it past couple months since the end of December. It's a live account. I got about $2,000 in it. I'm just letting it trade. As always, don't put more money into these bots than you're willing to risk or lose. There's always possibility you could lose money on reverse trade, martingale, things of that nature. So just be careful. Just start small, learn the bot. You can go to my website, intenseinvestor.com. I got a page just for the GPS Forex robot and the settings that I recommend. It's the same settings that TradeWise, he's another well-known YouTuber that probably a lot of you know. He uses the same settings. So, those have worked good for me. They've worked good for him. Some people try these like fast settings where they're turning the auto analysis feature off. That just means the robot's going to trade every day, regardless of what the market's doing. So if the market's dropping like it did last week, it's going to trade every day, and it's probably going to lose like on a reverse trade. So just keep that in mind. It's very important. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to get my VPS and look at the profits, not the profits, but the trades that the GPS Forex robot made. And then we'll go to my FX book and look at all the history, the lot sizes, the trades, just how it's functioning. Anyway, let me get over there. All right, guys, so here we are in my VPS. I do use ForexVPS.net. I think it's one of the best VPSs that you can use. If you're interested in that, I do have a link in the description. You can click on it and go there yourself. They got great latency times, really low latency, really fast response. I hadn't had like any downtime since December when I started running these on the VPS. You're going to pay about $30 a month, which might be a little bit higher than other VPSs, but it's totally worth it, in my opinion. And I'm going to put that link in the description if you're interested. Go there, check it out. You can get like 3 months for $90, but I mean, look at this trade right here. I made $191 on that one trade, and total account, my total account's like $2,000. That'll pay for the bot the VPS for like 3 months. So you don't want to use a cheap VPS. They'll crash on you, your bots will cut off. You just don't want that happening. If you're going to put any like amount of money, like a couple $1,000s into one of these brokerage accounts and have a bot trading it. So just use a good VPS. That's all I wanted to tell you guys as far as that goes. So let's look at the trades here. I did have a reverse trade. So it's the first reverse trade I've had since I started this in December. And the bot actually made it through. You can see right here, it entered a little bit under 1.206. And then it went down. Well, you can see the red arrow, or the blue arrow is where it bought, it sold. So that was the loss right here, the 0.18 lot size. It lost 165 where it bought and it sold. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And then you can see it did a reverse where it sold. So it did a sell right here. And then it closed it. but it used 1.26 lot size on that reversal sell that it did. But I got it set instead of the it's on the trailing setting in here. Let me go in here, I'll show you. So when you go to this trailing setting, or no, wait, it's the stop loss multiplier. You want that to be on 7. I think originally it's on 5.9. So if that would have been on 5.9, I would have not covered that 165. It'd have probably been like 160. So I'd have been down $5. So I just bumped it up a little bit from 5.9 to 7, and that allows you to recover past what you lost. I wouldn't jump that up any more than that, because that means it's going to have to run down a little farther to make up that extra money. Trailing distance, all that stuff. Most of my stuff's set to true on here, except these sound alerts and all that bullcrap. I don't want any of that. I do got, let's see, I got auto analysis on true, auto GMT offset on true, stealth mode on true, several trades allowed on true, use reverse trade after stop loss, yes, true. And that's that reverse that I showed you that it did, that reverse sell. That's what that setting is. So then the reverse after the stop loss was 7. Trailing distance, that's 6. Trailing steps, 1. I got all those on true. So pretty much all these are on true. If you put auto analysis on false, which a lot of people do, I think that's what they call the fast settings. This bot will trade like every day, probably like the same time, no matter what the market's doing. So that's really dangerous. You don't want to do that. And I really don't recommend it. I got these settings on my website, intenseinvestor.com. There's a GPS page. Just click on the trading bot menu at the top, click on Forex, and you'll see the page. You can go there. And, you know, I got all the settings posted. But anyway, I just wanted to go over that. It's always good to go over it just at least briefly, usually in my videos that I make. Just if there's any newcomers that might have missed an old video, they can see it on this one. So yeah, that was my first reverse sell trade. Now, if you did a reverse here and the market went up, you know, on a sell, that might not be good. A lot of the times, maybe it's the auto analysis feature that it does. It just drops. So it just does the sell trade, sells. Now, the other bot that I run, the Virtuo bot, it actually blew the account on this downtrend right here, where it started up here. Actually, it started way up here. It was like at 1.22 and it went all the way down to 1.18. This blew a lot of people's accounts on Virtuo just because of the martingale feature. And it's a triple martingale, so if you got a 1 lot size, it's going to go to 3, it's going to go to 9, 27, 81, 243. Then when you start getting over that like, let's say it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You start getting over 5 or 6 levels, that's when your account is probably going to get blown. So that's why I like the GPS bot better than the Virtuo bot. Yeah, sure, it does these reverse trades, but you know, don't put no crazy like lot size in here. Just leave what's in there for a lot size. And that is, actually I didn't go over that one, right here. So use auto analysis true. Actually, this is for the lot size. The is the lot size for true. So 0.01 lots, lot risk reducer 10. Just leave those settings and you'll be good. But yeah, just be careful with that. Don't jack these lots up. Like 0.01 lots is good. It'll automatically figure out your lot size. So like on this amount, this 0.17, 0.18, it's automatically figuring that out based off the amount that I got in there. So yeah, I mean, everything's pretty much true on here. And that reversed after stop loss is a 7. But everything else, true. They send emails, all that. Like I said, I just leave those false because I don't want to be getting emails and alerts. But you know, with this bot, it doesn't trade that much, so it probably wouldn't bother me if it sent me like an email and an alert. It might be kind of nice. So, you know, you can put your email in here or whatever if you want to. It's up to you. Alright, so as you can see, all my trades have made profit except for this one, but then it made it back, you know, in the reverse trade, the money. When I pull this up, you can see the profit. I mean, every trade has been profitable all the way since, shoot, like December 24th. It looks like when I started it. And you can see it was trading a 0.13 lot size, but then my account wasn't as large back then. But as the account got up, it automatically adjusted the lot size, which is nice. You know, I think I had like 1200, 1300 in there or something, and then as my account grew, it actually adjusted the lot size. But that's a good feature. I think it's a cool bot. You know, just always remain leery of any bot trading your money, and be sure to check on it. Let me see if I can zoom out here. So here you can see all the trades, right? All these little blue arrows. These are all the positive trades, all the profits, all the good trades I had that went for profit, which is pretty much all of them. I mean, you can go all the way back here to December. Let's see. Yep, around December 24th, right there. So, so anyway, that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys. Let's go over to my FX book. I mean, it kind of shows you something similar, but just a little bit different format. So this is GPS Forex 3 Robot, my FX book account. It's a live account. It's 1 in 200 leverage on FX Choice. If you're interested in FX Choice, I'll provide a link in the description and in the first pinned comment if you'd like to check it out. It's been around a while. They're a great broker. I think you can get a bonus if you sign up with them. We'll sign on bonus. But I haven't had any problems with them. I am a U.S. citizen, and you cannot join them if you're a U.S. citizen, but they grandfathered me in last year since I was already a customer of theirs. So that was nice of them to do. I think there's some others that you can join, like Ingot Brokers or Forex.com, but I think those have a little bit more fees and commissions and spreads and stuff like that than FX Choice does. But just thought I'd point that out. So we're 18% gain altogether, like since I've been running it. December 24th. Profits $353. Deposits are $1,884. Current balance $2,237 US dollars. Won 95% of trades. I lost the one, but then it made it back with the sell reversal trade. Risk of ruin is pretty high. One bad trade I could lose 10% chance of losing 10% of the account. But this bot trades so infrequently, I'm not too worried about it. It does a pretty good job. And then here's my percentages. December was a partial month, 1.5% in December. January 2021, 5.35%, good profit. 7.4% in February, and so far 3.5% profit in March. And here's all my trades that the bot has done so far. So yeah, you see they're all green, all profitable trades. You can see the lot size, all Euro USD pair. I don't run any other pairs on the bot, just Euro USD. I did try running the other pairs before, but it did not trade any of the other pairs. So here's that reversal trade I showed you in the VPS, and this 193 is where it made it back. So it did a really good job. Let's see, I'm looking. You can check these entry accuracy, exit accuracy, you know, get an idea of how good a job it does. It does pretty good, actually, when you get to checking some of these. That was 40 something. Yeah, that wasn't too good. But like this one, 96% entry accuracy, 74% exit accuracy. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for a GPS robot. As a bonus, I want to show you what the Virtuo bot did during this downturn I just showed you. Yeah, so it was right here when we went downhill like quick. I mean, like in, you know, a couple days here. I think it was mainly this one from like around March the 3rd down to March the 8th, that little stretch right here. I left Virtuo running. Let me see. Let me get this thing right. What the hell? Hold on a second. So like I was saying, from this point here down to here, Virtuo totally screwed the pooch and shit the bed. I cannot recommend it anymore. I'm dealing with a blown account from that. So, you know, there's a risk, but if it fails my test, then I'm not going to sell it or recommend you guys buying it. And plus, the customer support from Andy, he's the guy that started the Virtuo bot, has just been terrible. He has like one of the most rotten attitudes I've ever experienced from anybody that's trying to run a company and sell a product. If you ask him a question, he comes back with some rude ass response. If you want to use different settings on the bot, like he cusses at you and bans you from the chat room, and it's just really crazy. There was a couple people that had blown accounts. Some were quite large, I think like 40,000 or something. I saw some messages like that on Telegram from some of my buddies on there. So I would really be leery of Virtuo bots. And the main reason, and I want to show you, it's probably easier if I show you on my FX book, but it'll keep trying to martingale. It'll use a martingale strategy, but this might be one of the best examples right here on my account, and you can see it. It's clear as day. So right here, you know, I was running 0.25 lot size, nothing too crazy. So 0.25, I got here. It did a buy for 0.75, so that's when it tripled, right? Triple martingale. Okay, so it lost. Then it did triple 0.75, which was 2.25, and it lost. And then it did triple that, which was 6.75, and it lost. So then it tripled 6.75 to 20.25, and it lost. Okay, so then it tripled that to 60.75, it lost. And then tripled to 182.25, and it lost. So this is prime example. There's another guy on YouTube, I think his last name's Winkleman or something like that. He pointed this out months ago, so props to him. But yeah, I would not recommend Virtuo Trading Bot to anybody. And you're running such a low setting. Like Andy recommends you run like 0.01 lot size. And on a cent account, it doesn't make you any money. All he's wanting you to do is sign up for a PaxForex cent account so he can get that quick commission, right? That's all he's doing. Like you put $1,000 in, it's 100,000 cents. He's getting that quick, instant satisfaction profit. and then he don't want nothing to do with it. You ask him questions, he's like, yeah, or sure, or whatever. You know, he don't really answer you. So this has been like one of the worst bot experiences I've ever had. So anyway, I just wanted to clear the air with that and let you guys know what happened with it. But can't recommend it anymore. I'm sorry. I deleted all the videos where I was promoting it. I don't want to falsify information. If it's not a good bot, it's not a good bot. So I think the GPS bot's the better bot. Trade wise, he also still sells the GPS bot. And he's not promoting Virtuo Trading Bot anymore either. So that should tell you something. Empire Auditions, he just runs demo accounts, I think, with Virtuo. He might have a real account. But anyway, those are results I got. But I just wanted to share that as a bonus on the end of the video and let you guys see the danger with the Virtuo Trading Bot. But anyway, that's all I got for tonight. Links are in the description for the bot and brokers. I also got some crypto links if you're into that. As you guys know, I do Forex, crypto, stock market, and other investment opportunities. I got my hands on a lot of things. Just passed 1,150 subscribers. I appreciate you guys watching me, liking and subscribing my videos. And let's just keep it up. Let's get to 2,000 subscribers now. So anyway, you guys have a good evening. Thank you.